Hey guys, what's going on? So I thought since I'm starting to stream a little bit more and my streaming setup is a little bit more serious, I'd kind of give a breakdown of what my stream setup looks like and kind of where I started. For all of you small streamers, a lot of us can relate to each other because we started out with, really basic stuff with our streams, and I'm starting to progress mine a little bit more, so I thought I would kind of give you insights on what mine looks like and kind of how I have mine set up. So back to where I started streaming. I started streaming, let's see, a little bit over a year ago. I guess about a year ago. I was at Fred Meyer and I saw a PlayStation camera. I think it was like 60 bucks or 70 bucks regularly. It was on sale for 30 bucks. And so I was really excited. I went and got that. I bought it right there. I went home. I set it up in my apartment I was renting out with some of my soccer teammates at school. And I started streaming Warzone, and the quality of the stream was pretty poor. I was streaming through my PlayStation in a house where there was a lot of other people using Wi-Fi, so it was kind of rough. But I really enjoyed it. For the few people that were actually in my stream, it was really fun to talk to people while I played video games and kind of bond with people over video games and get to know a couple of the people in chat. And so it was kind of a tough start, but I guess we all have tough starts with streaming because we don't know really where to start. And so for my monitor, I went and got one at Goodwill. It was like 16 bucks. It was a Samsung monitor. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was pretty decent quality too. So that was kind of my stream on a budget. It was a $30 camera from Fred Meyer that was on sale, and then I also had a $16 monitor from Goodwill, which is a thrift store. And then I had just my simple desk chair from Target that was, I don't know, like 30, 40 bucks maybe. And then for my light, I didn't even actually have a light. I had some sort of bed lamp that I found at Value Village as well, and I used that to kind of show some light on my face so you could kind of see me. It was kind of a rough stream and start, but we've kind of progressed. And so I wanted to show you what I have now. I started streaming Warzone, by the way. I started streaming a lot of Warzone and a little bit of Fortnite, I think it was. And now I am kind of moved into streaming. I still stream Warzone. I started streaming Valorant once I got my PC. For if you haven't seen my PC, I did a video briefly on it. I didn't break it down very much as I'd like to. But I did invest in a PC, and it's been well worth the investment. I now have a SCUF, which has been game-changing for me and actually feeling like I'm good at video games. And then I'm kind of, so anyway, sorry, I started off streaming Valorant when I first got my PC, and I thought I was going to make the change from a controller to mouse and keyboard, and after playing on mouse and keyboard a little bit, it was really fun, and it was kind of tough. But I've just kind of went back to playing on controller. And it's probably because of the games I've been playing. I've been playing Fortnite and, well, actually, I haven't really been playing Fortnite. I've been playing a lot of Warzone for the most part. So playing Warzone on controller is a lot more comfortable for me, and I just like the way it feels on controller. So I started streaming Warzone when I first started streaming, but now I moved into Warzone, Fortnite, a little bit of Valorant back in, about a month ago maybe. When I hit affiliate, that's when I really was playing Valorant for the most part. And I'm still an affiliate, but I got out of streaming for about, I don't know, maybe a month or two, because my life got really crazy with work and stuff, and I felt like I couldn't put enough effort into streaming, which now, since life's slowing down a little bit, I'm able to stream, and I'm really excited to get back into it. So I also wanted to start like a stream on Sundays, which was, I'm going to title Scary Sundays, and I'm going to start streaming Little Nightmares too. I didn't ever play the first one, but I've been watching a couple videos on Little Nightmares, and it looks like it'd be fun to play and stream. So I'm going to start that. So every Sunday we'll do some sort of scary stream. So if you do want to tune into streams, you can find me on Twitch at GrimXBC, and that's where I'll be streaming all my video games. I've also jokingly streamed PGA Tour. It's a fun game, actually. I paid full price for it, sadly. But it actually has been pretty fun. So every now and then I'll kick back and have a drink or two with one of my buddies, and we'll play PGA Tour. And it's just a nice, relaxing time, and it's a good time to kind of talk to Chad and talk to everybody else. Anyways, I'm going to get back into my stream. I wasted about 5 minutes on this intro, but I'm going to show you guys what I have now for my setup. So I'm going to change the camera around really quick So I'm gonna start off with, so this is in progress still, keep in mind, but I want to put something right here above my my stream setup for me. Obviously you guys wouldn't be able to see it on stream, but this is what I have for my setup right now. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. I got this desk for about 50 bucks on Amazon. Sorry, not 50 bucks, like 70 bucks on Amazon. It came with this nice little side pocket over here, so I'm able to put a couple things in there if I want. So that was the desk. You can see I have a phase rug at the bottom. It's really nice. It's actually like a doormat, but it acts as a rug because I'm not gonna put it out on the doormat. So that looks really nice. It looks a lot better on camera than it does in person, color-wise. I got this really cheap chair from Facebook Marketplace. So this was about, I don't remember how much this was, like 80 bucks maybe. And I'd like to get a much better chair because if you're sitting for a very long time, it's going to be much more important to have a better chair for your back support. Let's see. Okay, so I originally had one monitor, but now I have two. This was really cheap. I got the cheapest monitor I could at Walmart. And this is where I put my like my Streamlabs OBS. I can see chat on there. I can see my stream and my scene selection and anything else I want to pull up on my other screen that you guys won't see on the gameplay. Also, if I want to show that second screen, I can just move stuff over there, or I can move this over here and kind of change what you guys see if I wanted to like show Twitter or YouTube or something like that. So this is a really cheap monitor. It's nothing special, but this is my main monitor I use for gaming. It's 144 hertz. It's like 27 inches, 27.6 inches or something like that. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but it is a Samsung monitor. Oh, it looks kind of bad over there with all the fingerprints. Anyways, it's a curved monitor as well. You can't really, like, you can tell it's a little bit curved, but I haven't known the difference when I've been playing. I can't really tell if it makes much of a difference, but I do enjoy the curved monitor. And then for my camera, my girlfriend ended up getting me this for my birthday, and it's just a simple Logitech camera. It's $100 or maybe 150, but it's a good quality camera. Logitech makes really good stuff, especially webcams for cheap. And once COVID hit, webcams were skyrocketing, so we were able to get that pretty quick before COVID really got into it. Let's see. This is my PC. I've kind of touched on it a little bit, but like you can see I don't really have a stand for my camera. I could get one, but the HomePod box works just fine. It's at the perfect height for me, and it just works. You gotta find stuff that works for you, and you want to do this the most cost-effective way according to your budget. So maybe if you don't want to spend all this stuff, all this money on stuff that doesn't really show or doesn't help you out on stream, but maybe you put more money into stream. So like maybe save more money for a PC if you don't have a PC, instead of buying some sort of $20 stand that you really don't need, and you can use something like this little box. I got a better mic too. My mic, I used to have attached mic to the table. Like it would come back across here when I was on PC because my fingers were all in the way and I didn't want this mic to be in the way. And so this is HyperX Quadcast. I like it a lot. The quality is fantastic. I'd highly recommend it if you can afford it. It's like 150 bucks, I think. I found it at Target actually. Let's see, I have my regular DualShock that I use for like PGA Tour or Rocket League or a couple other games that I don't need scuff for, like the scuff paddles on the back for. And then this is my scuff. I've had it for like about 6 months now, and I'm gonna do a review on it after 6 months because a lot of people have problems with scuff, but I haven't really had a problem with this thing. But I've also taken like really good care of it, so that's probably why. Last thing is just I had my mouse and this cheap little mouse pad that I got at Best Buy. So this is my setup right now, and it's gonna progress a lot more in the future, hopefully. Oh sorry, I also have my headset here. It's just a simple pair of Astros. But yeah, so this is my setup. It's come a long way from when I started, but there's a lot more I can do as far as my setup goes and how my stream goes. So that's what I have right now. I'm excited for the future, and if I continue to stream, which I really want to, and hopefully some of you guys want to come and hang out and watch me play video games and kind of bond over that. But if you do want to do that, you can find me on Twitch. My link will be in this description. If you don't want to do that, that's totally cool. You know, I'm going to be putting out more YouTube videos, and I know I keep saying that, but I actually, you know, have the time available and the motivation to want to put out YouTube videos. So it's going to be a bunch of different things. It's not just going to be all Warzone, as Warzone's pretty saturated. There's not a lot of changes that have been happening in Warzone. So I'm going to try to keep content coming out that's different, there's a lot of variety, and we can see what kind of works for me. So I appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you guys are new to streaming, keep with it, keep investing in your stream. You know, don't spend money where you don't need to, and really focus on the stuff that'll make your stream quality. You want to make sure that you stick out, right? Because there's so many people streaming, and so every day I stream, I'm like, what can I do that's gonna make me stand out? Like, what's the reason people want to watch you play video games? Are you entertaining? Are you good at the game? Are you both? That's really what you got to think about, and don't start off with some sort of game you don't even really care about to try to get viewers, because eventually you're going to want to play a game that you enjoy. So my recommendation is to kind of keep some variety in your stream. This is something I'm doing right now, and hopefully it'll be working for me. But keep some variety in your stream. That way that you don't get too burnt out on one game, and you're able to find success through different routes. So you can bring in people from, let's say you play Rocket League, Valorant, Warzone, and Fortnite. You're going to bring in a couple people from each of those games, maybe. And so then they'll start to enjoy the stream for you, and not really just a stream for games. Because a lot of people play video games thinking that, like, Warzone's going to get me big. Well, it might get you big, but let's say Warzone dies out, what's going to happen then? Like, how many people are really going to follow you to the next game? You can see people like XQC, Summit, Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx. They all play a variety of games, but they have such a large fan base and a loyal fan base because they're there for Nick, right? Nick's really entertaining. XQC is very entertaining. Summit's really entertaining. All those people are very entertaining. And it doesn't really matter what game they're playing, because people are just enjoying the stream and the people in the stream. So make sure you're building a community around you and like good vibes and everything, instead of just building around a game, because the game will burn out eventually. Let's say a Halo BR comes out and Warzone just gets fried. How many people are going to be watching people that only play Warzone? Like, how many people are going to watch them if they switch? That's a question you got to ask. So that's my tip for streaming. I don't really have much experience, but you know, this is a work in progress. So thanks for checking out the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe, turn on those notification bells if you don't want to miss a video, because you'll usually get notified if I put out a video. This is a really rough video also. I'm not going to do any editing. I'm just going to upload it from here. So I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me for the time, and hopefully you guys enjoy your streaming, you know, your streaming experience, and keep with it, because it's really fun, and it's built for a certain amount of people. I mean, sorry, it's not built for a certain amount of people. Certain people are built for streaming. It's not for everybody, and if you're not loving streaming, that's okay. Either work at it, or, you know, put out YouTube videos, make content a different way. You don't have to just not play video games and feel like, I mean, sorry, you can't, I don't know how to say this. Don't feel like you have to stream in order to be successful playing video games. There's so many other routes. You can upload TikTok videos, Instagram, YouTube. You can put stuff on Twitter. Just build a good community around you and your games, and just the way that you, you know, vibe out with people. So that's it for me. I went on a little bit longer than I'd like to, but that's it. Love you guys. Thanks. We'll see you later.